Hi, this is Wasilla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, what does the clerk's office do for Wasilla?
We do quite a bit of things. Right now I'm working on us, but we do the cemetery is one. We keep all of the records for the cemetery.
Oh, that's cool.
We handle appeals, like animal care and regulation appeals.
Mm-hmm.
We keep track of commissions and committees, applications for appointment to commissions and committees. We're a liaison to the city council. We take all the meeting minutes and everything for council meetings. We do the packets. We
Okay.
maintain the code of ordinances. We do our own city elections. We conduct all city elections. We do land use appeals. We keep track of legislation. Take care of petitions. We do public records requests and the cemetery. I think that about covers it.
Do you guys also handle the local PD?
No, no. Did you need that phone number?
Uh, no, not
They're in a
necessarily
different.
right now. Uh, it's it's kind of like a city issue, especially because like I don't know. I was calling about a city issue. It has to do with signage and the lack thereof.
Like
Um,
traffic signs?
no, like
Oh.
signs on buildings, restrictive signs, and other signs that would inform the public before the public had gotten in trouble for being in a certain area before. Like you'd like to have a warning sign before the person gets in trouble for being in the area that they had no prior knowledge of being in
Okay,
trouble
let
to
me give you the
be.
phone number to that building because I don't even know
What building are we talking about, Miss?
the police department.
Is the police department the one that's in charge of putting up signs?
No, Public Works
Yeah.
puts up signs. I don't know. They might put out some. I don't know.
See, that's why I was trying to call. That's why I was thinking
Oh,
maybe the city is the public
Public
works,
Works.
right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Hold on one moment. I'll transfer you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
City of Wasilla Public Works. This is Ashley.
Hello, Ashley. Uh, do you know who's in charge of putting up signs on public buildings around town?
It depends on which buildings. Do you have a specific one you're questioning?
Uh, Sort of and not sort of, because I do have one building in particular that is in question. Yet uh, I already know that there was no signs on that building, which would lead me to believe that there's not proper signage on other public facilities around the city. And I was just worried about that because the public, for all intents and purposes, are the beneficiaries of the public trust, and the public service agents are the trustee and are supposed to be attempting to keep the public safe with the conscientious performance of their duties, which is an honorable thing, you know what I mean? And I think that there's been a travesty of an injustice that's happened in Wasilla, Alaska.
Okay, I can put you up to the mayor's office if you would like.
Well, talking to the mayor's not going to do any good because, like, he'll just have like some information that he may or may not change in the future. That's why I contact Wasilla Public Works so that maybe the change could be enacted immediately with like a conscientious performance for public safety, because the chief of police, William Bill Rapson, was caught committing crimes against a human, to which he treated as if the guy wasn't human. And this happened recently, and it's just a safety issue for the American people. There's people that are coming and going from Wasilla that aren't even from Wasilla, which they have a right to do. And I'm worried that improper signage and a hot head of a chief of police is putting the public in danger instead of serving them properly, which is things that can be worked on and changed with proper relationships.
Yep, I know that we are in the process of additional signage.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure.
The only thing is that also with the putting up of signage is the public that visits Wasilla and lives around Wasilla, they're the beneficiary of the public areas. So we shouldn't be
I'm
putting.
going to go ahead and put you through to my director because there's nothing that I can assist you with further. So hold on just a moment.
Okay, well, relationships are important, Miss. Relationships with your position and the public are very important as well as any director.
I understand, but let me go ahead and put you through to see if we can help you in that way. Hold on just a moment.
Yes, Miss. Probably gonna get an answering machine and a runaround.
You reached the voicemail box for Eric Shaw, Public Works Director and Airport Manager for the City of Wasilla. I'm either away from my desk or on the
How did I know it was going to be an answering machine with these public, unregulated public service agents that are acting for private gain? Well, I kind of figured I'd get an answering machine. It's either it's apparent or it's either actual or apparent that the public service agents are seeking private gain and not acting for the sole benefit of the public around Wasilla, Alaska, which is a travesty of an injustice and a crying shame. It's pretty bad when you seek a director's position, an office of public or an office of trust, and they can't even be trusted to answer their phones, and you get nothing but a message machine instead of representation. So I'll go ahead and call back and seek other representation that is more conscientious and performing in a better manner. Thank you.
So, City Clerk's office.
Hello, Miss Clerk. I was forwarded to the Public Works office, and I would like to be forwarded there again. They forwarded me to a director who was misrepresentation of his duties and not answering phones, allowing answering machines to answer for him instead of being there for the people that he is supposed to be serving with a conscientious performance of his duties.
Okay, hold on one moment.
City of Wasilla Public Works, this is Ashley.
Hello, Ashley. I was calling back again because I had been forwarded to the director, but the director is, for all intents and purposes, either actually or apparently misrepresenting his office, not being there to answer his phone, allowing a answering machine to answer for him, and
When he's in meetings, that's the only option.
yeah, but that's misrepresentation. They're all in meetings, right? That's an old excuse, and it's rather getting even older, especially when there's injustice going on in Wasilla instead of the conscientious performance of their duties.
what would you like me to do, sir?
Well, for one, this is a public agency that I'm speaking with, and the public agency shall remove answering machines, and the representatives shall be there to represent the people.
And what
by
happens when
answering
we're
the
all
phones.
helping customers? How are we supposed to handle it at that point?
Okay, this is a teaching moment, and it's based on relationships, proper relationships between the public service agents and the public in which they serve.
And I'm trying to do my job right now.
Nobody's saying you're not. Nobody's saying
How
you're
can
not.
I help you? Is there anything
The
I can
thing
actually
is
help you
like
with?
what you just did was called people, the public, customers when they are American or human, nothing else.
Sir, is there something I can actually help you with?
Public service agents aren't even supposed to be charging fees for their conscientious
I'm
performance
going
of
to
their
hang up
duties.
because I can't get you to tell me
Wasilla
what
is
you
in
need.
fault
So
if you
thank
hang up.
Goodbye.
Wasilla is in fault if you hang up. I'd like to place an oral complaint against Miss Ashley.
Your call has reached the Wasilla City Clerk's office. We are unable to take your call at this time. However, please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Let this message serve as an anonymous complaint against Miss Ashley at the Wasilla Public Works office, who is otherwise egregious, not performing her duties for the sole benefit of the public, seeking private gain by excuses of just doing her job when public service is not a job. Public service is a public trust and shall be held for the sole benefit of the people. And public service agents are not to be seeking private gain in any way, shape, or form. It seems like the public service agents in Wasilla think that they own the public instead of serve the public, and that's a big relationship gap between the public service agents and the public in which they serve. I hope to call back on a later date and find that Wasilla, the agency known as, will be conducting themselves in a more proper manner, a more ethical manner, and showcase the fact that they are regulated instead of unregulated. Thank you.